I'll start by saying that this is relative, what you call long time. This is relative because the first attack took place in 2017, but we were already seeing some indicators from 2012, quite strange indicators in our country, particularly in that area of Musimbo, the prior. There were some strange signs or indicators. That was the time of exploration when we are still looking for those resources. We had to ponder. We needed sufficient intelligence so as to understand what was this phenomenon all about. Before we knew, we could not just ask Rwanda, Zimbabwe, or Egypt, France, Rwanda, knowing what they are coming to do. So when in 2017 it became clear that these were violent attacks, we started with different names, insurgents, until we reached the conclusion that this was terrorism. If that was a national problem, as we have experienced in the past, so 16 years of armed conflict and there was an interruption, it would be precipitated on our side to reach to a conclusion that no, they have to come here while it's a problem that we should resolve in the country using the weapon we most use, which is dialogue. So we were trying to find out, to ascertain whether our weapon could work, which is dialogue, but we have been evolving and we reach a stage which is not least important. We do not say Rwanda comes, Kenya come, South Africa come. So you need these people to understand where are they going, what are they going to do, how are they going to do, what needs to be done. This takes time. We feel that there is a pressure internally and external pressure. Let's do this. They don't want to do this and that. It's not that we don't want to do. We want to do it, but we want to do it on the right way, rightly. Because if things go wrong, we will be accountable. We'll take the responsibility. Those friends who support us, if they decide in a very precipitated manner, it's a responsibility. They will be held accountable. So this is relative. We were just holding the ground for some time, as you can see, because terrorism, you cannot fight it alone. There's a lot of intelligence we need to fight terrorism, and intelligence is very important. We have heard this from our friends, not only Africans, who are just sharing intelligence as to how the enemy is acting and what are the prospects of the enemy. It was not late, as you have rightly pointed. It was opportune. It was timely. We had to take measures at the right time, not at the time of doubt. Otherwise, we would be making a fatal mistake. The other part of the question, I would allow President Kagame to say something.
Rwanda is not, or Rwandan forces are not in Mozambique by accident. It's by invitation, and invitation to work with our brothers and sisters in Mozambique to deal with the problem. So neither can the problem be allowed to be here forever. So much as we cannot be here forever, I think primarily the problem we are dealing with our friends of Mozambique cannot stay here forever too. So as we solve the problem which solidified this cooperation, we are definitely working together with Mozambique, Rwanda working with Mozambique and other countries. And every time, every step, we are assessing the situation and what needs to be done. And bearing all that in mind, yes, about the costly nature of the operation, the need to stay and for how long, that comes out naturally as progress is made. We change forms of things we are doing, so that we are very free and flexible to deal with the matter as far as the problem is also being addressed.